Barack Obama made an appearance at the Global Food Innovation Summit in Milan this week to tell the world's little people that they need to cut back their lifestyle in order to stop global warming. However, while he was in Italy, he left behind something both massive and hypocritical, namely, his carbon footprint. The former president used his speech to tell attendees people needed to be taught to have a smaller stake and linked meat eating to income inequality and the refugee crisis. When most of the world's poor work in agriculture, the stark imbalances we've worked so hard to close between developed and developing countries will be even tougher to close, Obama said. Later, he told the audience that some of the refugee flows into Europe originate not only from conflict, but also from where there are food shortages that will only get worse as climate change continues. So, the former president swam over to Italy, right? Well, not quite, and he obviously didn't fly commercial either. According to the UK Daily Mail, he arrived in Milan by private jet. From the airport, he hopped in an SUV and was taken through the city via a 14-vehicle convoy. The president and his entourage then took up 2 floors of a hotel whose most expensive rooms cost $10,000 a night. All this to tell the rest of the world they need to endure privations. But to be fair, I'm sure he had a smaller stake on the flight over. Now, I understand the logistics of protecting the former president of the United States, who's clearly a target for terrorists. However, if that's the case, let me introduce Barack Obama to this app called Skype. It allows you to appear anywhere in the world without having to take a private jet and a 14-car convoy. Amazing! Obama's speech would have had just as much impact if it were delivered via computer hookup. In fact, it would have been more effective. In my eyes, at least, we could tell he believed in what he was saying. Instead, the president proved that his remarks in Milan were nothing more than the entitled musings of a hypocrite and a charlatan. Let's hope Barack Obama didn't just leave behind his carbon footprint in Italy. In a rational world, he also should have left behind any credibility he has on environmental issues. Share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. And don't forget to help support us by subscribing and clicking on the PayPal link down below. Let the world know your thoughts on this. Miss Fan Page helped contribute to this report. It's News Exposed signing off.